Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I have decided to do something different. It is such a beautiful afternoon here at the beach at Strandfontein. And yeah, I just thought I'd record us a lovely session here at the beach. So I really hope you can hear me. I've got my Bluetooth earphones in. We're going to do a small ball session. Oh, yeah, just taking my small ball hasn't rolled away. So yeah, please join me on the mat. Right, because it's so beautiful and because I can hear the ocean behind me, it's absolutely magical. I'm just going to take a few moments here to do some nice breathing exercises before we begin. I'm going to put my hands on my outside of my rib cage and just take a nice inhale here and exhale. Nice deep breath in again. And as I breathe out, I gently start drawing in the abdominals together. Breathe in. I think about that big band of muscle that runs horizontal. And I think of tightening my corset. I'm going to take the ball now and hold it between my hands, raising the ball up to the ceiling as high as I can. I'm going to make nice big circles here. So as I inhale, I go for one circle. Drawing the belly button in gently. And then exhale for the next circle. Expand your ribs for the inhale. And exhale, drawing that rib cage together. Good. Let's change direction. Inhale. Nice big circle with the arms. Belly button is drawn in. And exhale. Two more. Inhale for one. And exhale. Great. I'm going to turn sideways and face the length of my mat. Right, we're going to take the ball, holding it lightly between our hands, going for a nice roll down, gently mobilizing through every joint in the spine. Can you think of your shoulders just relaxing so you have a really long neck? And can you think of your shoulder blades drawing a little bit closer together and pressing onto the rib cage a bit more? So you feel your chest just opening up in front as you're more aware of some back work happening. Keep the abdominals drawn in. Let's take a nice inhale breath. And then as you exhale, slowly chin to chest, very conscientiously feel how the spine starts stretching as you're relaxing your body over forward. Gently touch the ball to the mat. Nice inhale. Then scoop the belly button up towards the spine as you roll back up again. Good, let's go again. Inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Keep that belly button connected. Keep it drawn in. But you're relaxing the spine, opening up the vertebrae as you start stretching. If you can't keep your legs completely straight, just bend your knees slightly. No problem there. Right, what I want us to do now is move our hands on top of our ball. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, start pressing the ball forward. So doing that with bent knees, that's fine. You feel the back starting to extend. Maybe you want to lift your head for a little more extension. And then roll gently back, but just your fingertips touch the ball. Inhale. Exhale, press through the ball. Lengthening out the spine. It's back extension that I'm looking for. Your legs stay straight. You do feel a lovely hamstring stretch. And gently roll. So just your fingertips touch. Last one. Inhale. And then exhale, pressing through the ball, lengthening the spine, and lifting the head as your last movement. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, slowly coming up. Right, I want you to lower yourself down onto your hands and knees. And I'm going to hold the ball in front of me and just rest my hands on the ball here. Okay, so whatever's you, whether that's putting your fingertips back in the floor or just balancing on the ball itself, not a problem. Draw the belly button in, and I want you to grow your spine a little bit taller out of your shoulders. So I'm not hanging in between the shoulder blades. I'm actively holding my spine up out of the shoulder blades. So keeping this upper body position, let's do some cat stretch. Let's start moving our lower back area. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, can you round your lower back? Okay, so you're making a big C-shaped spine. Your head drops down as well. And then slowly uncoil that spine and in your starting position again. Inhale, drop the lower back just a little more, lifting the head and shoulders. And then come back to the starting position. Feel how the abs change. So as I draw the abdominals in around my lower back, I'm feeling the stretch through the lower back. Back now to the starting position, and my abs are working to hold you there. Now relax the abdominals just a little bit to give you that range to lift your head and shoulders a little bit more. Let's go one more each way. Come back to the starting position, start drawing the belly back into the spine. Exhale, now draw it in even deeper as you round the back. Lovely, feel that stretch. Come back to mid starting position. Your spine still lifted out of the arms, out of the shoulder blades. Inhale as you lift your head and shoulders. Good. And come back to the starting position. Right. I want you to hold that position there. If you want to still press through the ball, you're welcome to. If that feels too unstable for you, then please just move your hands just next to the ball. I'm going to give it a go on the ball. All right, we're going to slowly stretch away one leg. Okay? So I'm drawing my belly button in nice and deeply in preparation for this movement. Working my glutes slightly here, we lift and lower for 8. Trying to keep the pelvis absolutely still. 7. And down. And 6. So we're balancing the upper body. We're lifting the spine out of the shoulders. And we're working our glutes to get our leg up nice and high. Let's do 2 more. And come down. And last one. And gently draw the leg in. Other side. Okay, still you're deciding, are you balancing on the ball or not? If you're balancing on the ball, keep lifted. Keep strong through the upper body. Start drawing your belly back in nice and deeply. You don't want to move the pelvis as you're doing this. You just want your hips to move. Okay, those big glute muscles are doing the work to lift the leg up and down. The rest of the body is staying absolutely still. Good, let's do 4 more. And 3 more. And 2 more. Great. And last one. Good. You'll come back in again. Come back into the rest position. And let's just stretch the spine out here for a second. Breathe it out. Good. Slowly curl the spine back up again. And we're going to change position now, where we want to put the pelvis underneath, the ball underneath the pelvis. So let's start by sitting, placing the ball underneath the pelvis, and then slowly roll your body over the ball until you're lying flat on the mat and your shoulders are nice and wide open apart. Let's take a deep inhale here. Make sure that the ball is underneath your pelvis, okay, and not under the lower back. We want the lower back to have a bit of freedom to move. My hands are relaxed down next to my body, nice long arms, nice open chest. Hide your rib cage from me. Okay, drop it into the abdominals here. Nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, can you relax your lower back that it sinks down into the mat and you're tilting the pelvis just a little bit. Inhale, lift the lower back. Exhale, drop the lower back. Tilting the pelvis. Almost like that starting movement for the pelvic curl. Inhale, lifting the lower back. And then exhale, dropping the lower back. Come back so your spine is in sort of a neutral position and that you're resting very comfortably on the ball. We're going to make circles with our tummy muscles. So thinking about maybe balancing a little marble in your belly button. Okay. And then we drop slightly to one side. Then you drop the lower back down into the mat. Then we drop the marble to the left, to the other side. And then you lift your lower back to the starting position. Okay, so let's go around in that circle again. I drop one side of the pelvis. And then I drop that I'm into the lower back, sinking into the mat. Then I drop to the left side of my pelvis. And then roll as you lift the lower back. Let's change direction to T. So now I drop down to the left side to start. Sink your lower back down into the mat. Roll to the right side of the pelvis. Okay, so we're just mobilizing the lower back and pelvis here, just very gently on the ball, dropping down to the left. I don't know, I think this feels really good to just move the lower back. Okay, drop the pelvis to the right slightly over the ball, and then roll back to the starting position. Right leg up into the tabletop position here. You're stabilizing on the ball now. So no more movement. We've done our mobilizing. Now we're going to start moving to stabilizing the pelvis. Okay, toe touching with my right leg. Everything else stays dead still for 8. And up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 6. Inhale down. Exhale up. 5. Everything's still. Your belly button is drawing in, so you make sure that pelvis is not moving. 3 more. Inhale down. 2 more. You're working hard if you're doing this. This is not an easy exercise, keeping the rest of the body really still. And let's place that foot gently on the mat. Can you, even in the transition for me now, keep the belly button drawn in, keep the pelvis really still, lift the other leg like it floats up into the air. And we toe touch down for 8. 7. Pull even deeper into those lower abdominals. Inhale. 5. Draw the belly button in. Relax the shoulders. 3. And 2. Last one. Good. Keep that leg floating there. Draw the belly button a little deeper and join the other leg. It floats up into the air and you hold that position, drawing the belly button in even deeper. Hold it there. We're going to extend the right leg away, keeping the pelvis absolutely still for 8. And bring it back. 7. Reaching the heel away and bring it back. Belly button is really drawing in, lower abdominals are kicking in to keep the pelvis still. Let's go for 5 more. Reaching away, feeling the thigh muscles working, both the quadriceps and the hamstrings. And come back. I'm losing count. Let's go 3. And come back. And 2. Press your heel away. Draw the belly button in a little deeper. Good, and hold it there. Changing sides now. Feel the difference between the 2 sides of the body. Is it maybe a little more challenging to stabilize while moving this leg? Good. Inhale. Exhale as you press the leg away, lengthening the leg. And come back. Let's go for 4 more. And come back. And 3 more. And come back. And 2 more. Relaxing the shoulders. A lot of work happening in the lower abdominals. Reaching away and bring that leg. Well done. Can you stretch both legs up towards the ceiling now? Or the sky in this case. It's such a beautiful day today. Okay, let the legs, let the toes sink a little further, closer to your nose. That you feel this lovely stretch through the back of the hamstrings. Good. Right. We're going to go into helicopters now. So what this means is our legs separate for just a second, stretching away. Then we make a lovely big circle on the ceiling. Okay, so the other leg is now in front, and then we close off back into our starting position. Same leg comes forward that you started with last time. We first separate into a big V, draw the belly button in as you make big circles. You're keeping your pelvis still, your legs are working hard, bringing them back together. One more this side. Nice big V. And then we circle, 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 stretching the inner thighs, which feels really good. And come back to the center. Right, ready to change direction. Other leg needs to move forward now. So I start with my left leg forward this time. Nice big V. Round we go. Stabilizing with the abdominals to keep that pelvis still on the ball. Number 2, again, the left leg comes forward. Nice big V. Round we go. Inner thighs are stretching, 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 and coming back as hard work. Last one. Reach that left leg forward again. And round we circle. Keeping the body really still as we do that. Good. Come back to center. Give your legs a nice big hug. Whew. Breathe it out. Well done. Right, slowly lower one leg at a time. Okay, let's take the ball out from underneath the pelvis. And I would like you to move it now in between your knees. All right. Okay, my page does not fly away here. Okay. You're going to reach your fingertips up to the ceiling. Okay, and then slowly open them into a wide T position. Draw the belly button in nice and deeply. Bring both legs to a tabletop position, and let's move our lower back from left to right. I inhale, taking the legs one side, pull my spine twist, and then use my abdominals to come back to center. Other side, roll, stretching through the whole side of the body, and then come back again. I want you to favor pressing your lower back into the mat when you come back to your neutral position, because then you're really working your abdominals in the correct position. Let's do one more. Reaching the legs across, stretching across the body, and then press into your lower back as you come back to that starting position. Very nice. Drop your feet back down. Keep your hands nice and wide, and we're going to do 4 pelvic curls in this position. We've warmed up our lower back. We've warmed up our abdominals. Can you keep your shoulders relaxed in this position as you do this? Inhale to prepare. Exhale, drop your lower back, press through your feet, lightly squeezing the ball as you mobilize up through the spine till you're resting on your shoulder blades. Belly button is drawn in. Inhale. Exhale, drop down onto your mat, through the upper back, through the middle back, through the lower back, and roll your pelvis to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, drop the lower back. Tilt that pelvis as you're reaching up with the pelvis to the sky. Up until you get to your shoulders. They're relaxed. You add the working hard. Press through your feet. Then you feel your hamstrings working a little harder. Inhale. Drop down through the spine. Especially that lower back. Sink it down before you roll your pelvis to neutral. 2 more to go. Inhale. Exhale, drop the lower back. Tilt the pelvis up. I'm gently squeezing on the ball as I work all the way up, holding with my abdominals. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Lovely to move the spine. Good. Roll that pelvis back to a neutral position. So there's a small space in the lower back. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, drop the lower back. Scoop the belly button in and squeeze your glutes as you lift your spine, leading with your pelvis. The rest of the spine follows one vertebra at a time. Inhale. And exhale, slowly coming down, one vertebrae at a time. Roll your pelvis to neutral. Well done. Okay, hold on to your ball now. Can you move it between your shoulder blades to find that nice spot? Should be nice and comfy, so just hold it in that position, right? Hold it there. Now I want you to put your hands behind your head. So we're stretching open the shoulders here. Okay, letting the elbows sink outwards. Okay, very gently go back just partway. So today we're not aiming to get our heads onto the mat. Okay, my lower back is pressing into the mat. Right, ready for 8 chest lifts. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl into yourself, lifting your head and shoulders off the ball. Inhale, coming back, extending your spine a little more. Exhale, again, curling into that nice C-shaped spine. Inhale, reaching it backwards. Good. Exhale, curling your spine, using those abdominals. Inhale, reaching. Exhale. 2 more to go. Inhale, reaching and extending the spine backwards. Exhale, curling into that ball. Okay, starting to feel those abs shaking just a little bit. That's good. Inhale and exhale, curling up into that ball. Hold yourself in that nice lifted C-spine position. And then I want you to peek past the right leg. Inhale as you do that. Exhale, shoot your gaze between your legs. Other side. Inhale. So now we're working these oblique muscles, waking them up as we work into rotation. Inhale, good. Exhale, back to center. Inhale as we rotate. Exhale, back to center. We can do one more each side. Inhale, very nice. Exhale, back to center. And last one. Inhale, good. And exhale, back to center. Well done. Lengthen one leg away. Lengthen the other leg away. And let's reach the arms. So we're ready for our roll-ups in this position. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. As you use those abs, you've just woken up. I hope my ball doesn't roll away. Reach your body forwards for that roll-up. Inhale. Exhale, coming back. Coming back. Where's the ball? Sink back down onto the ball for a second. And here we go into our extension. Inhale, coming up. Find your abdominals. Use those abdominals, pressing your feet into the mat as you roll up. Inhale. Exhale, coming back, sinking down onto the ball. The ball definitely helps us here to help us come up. Reach backwards. Now, one thing I've had to learn to do since my arm was broken is when I want to reach for my arm, I want to shoot my whole arm forward. I want you to think about this while you're doing this as well. Please think about keeping your shoulder blades against your ribs. So even though I'm just my arms forward, they are actively pressing against my ribs, and then I'm using my abdominals to come up, come up, come up. Great advice from my physio. Stretching forward. Inhale. Exhale, come back. Again, shoulder blades are sitting down on the ribs as I come down. And then roll over the ball. Last one. Inhale, I come up. Find my abs, find my shoulder blades backing on my ribs, and then use my abdominals to come up in the correct position. Well done. Coming back into sitting again. Okay, hold on to your ball, please. Right. We're going to bend our knees slightly, open them up a little bit wider, placing the ball in between our legs. Okay. Belly button is drawn in. We're going to stretch out our spine in this position. So inhale for me here. Nice straight spine to start, and then exhale, stretch your spine out. Let the spine try to sink between the legs. Inhale, exhale, rolling back up, and then a lovely straight spine. So if you have the range to make your legs straight, then please do that. Okay, if not, just keep them slightly bent. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest, rolling forward, letting the spine stretch out as you do that. Inhale and exhale, rolling up vertebrae for vertebrae into that lovely tall spine. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, exhale, rolling it up, stretching out the arms, stretching out the spine. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, rolling up again. My belly button is drawn in nice and deeply as I do this. Inhale and exhale, rolling it forward, stretching out the body. Inhale and exhale as I come up carefully and come back up into sitting. All right, very nice. Move the ball between your knees, move yourself forward so you make sure you have enough space behind you. I'm going to attempt doing some rolling on the beach. Can't say I've done this one before. Let's give it a go. Right, my legs are lifting. Okay, can you get your shins parallel to the floor? It's a great starting position, but then my spine needs to come up really straight. So I've made like a V shape with my legs and my spine. Okay, belly button is drawn in. Now, let go the lower back and roll the legs over. Come back again and find your balance. Good, drop the lower back. Roll yourself over. Gently roll back and find your balance. Let's go. Rolling the spine out. Woo! The sand is a little more mobile. And come up nice and tall. Last one. Drop the lower back. Good. Come back again. Hold that position for me. The shins are still parallel. Can you get your spine a little straighter? I'm going to extend my right leg and then come back down. Using those abs to stay against the left leg and come back down. Adjust your position. Let's go. Right leg extends and come back down. Good. Left leg extends. Woo! It's hard ab work. Good. One more each side. Right leg extends and I come back down. Last one. Left leg extends and I come back down. And then gently drop your feet back down again. Well done. Slowly lower yourself back down onto the mat. Our starting position of single leg straight is a bent leg where the shin is parallel to the floor and the other leg reaches away just off of the floor. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this ball. We're going to make a figure of 8. So every time we're going to go under the bent leg and we trade. Stretch the other leg and we trade. So it's a stretch and a stretch. Let's go. 8 and 7. Curl your head and shoulders up. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and relax your head and shoulders down. Well done. Let's slowly move over now onto our side. Very good. Okay, I'm going to place the ball underneath my side. Right, my legs are bent up at 90. So let's go for some nice side crunches. Okay, so I start with my elbows hugging around my head. The aim of this exercise is to be using our side muscles to lift us up. Okay, to lift the head and shoulders off of the floor. All right, inhale to prepare. Exhale as you do a side crunch. Clear that bottom elbow and inhale coming back. Let's go. Use the side muscles to clear that bottom elbow and slowly come back. Can you feel your side muscles working to do this? Belly button is drawn in, lift the head and shoulder, and let's curl back down. 2 more to go. Clearing that bottom elbow. And inhale, coming down. Last one. And gently come back down again. Well done. Leave your legs where they are. Come up onto your forearms. Right? The ball is just resting here next to me. Maybe we should take it out, I think, because it's going to roll away. Just hold it lightly with your top hat, just to prevent it from rolling away. You're not going to be pressing through it. You're going to be working on the elbow that's on the mat. Think about that shoulder blade. Pressing up against the ribs. Okay, my legs are still bent at 90. I want you to lift the pelvis up off of the mat. Let's go. 8, and slowly. And 7, lifting nice and high. And slowly come down. 6, keep your belly button drawn in. And squeeze your butt a little harder as you lift. Let's go. 5, and down. And 4, and down. Good. 3, and down. Woo! 2, and down. Keep focusing on good shoulder control here. Good. And come back down. Well done. Right. Lower yourself if you're just holding your head in your hand. Both legs are bent up. And then I want you to stretch the top leg away. So challenge your hamstring here. All right, we're going to just lift and lower the leg right there. Let's go for 8. 8, and down. Don't move your pelvis. Okay, it's just the tiny little muscles that are pulling the long femur bone closer to the pelvis. That's what we're making. Tiny movements here. 4, and down. 3, and down. 2, and down. And last one, and down. Well done. Stretching both legs away. Coming back up onto your shoulder. Let's pop the ball behind our top leg. Other hand, move behind your head. Okay, draw your belly button in nice and deeply as you do this. And let's go for some kicks. Let's go. Inhale, back. Keeping your upper body absolutely full. And inhale, back. And inhale, back. 2 more. And inhale, back. Last one. And inhale, back. And drop that leg down. Good. Let's move over to the other side. Placing the ball underneath the side. Okay, my legs are bent up. And I'm hugging my head with my elbows on either side. Draw the belly button in nice and deeply. Here we go. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to clear that bottom elbow. And inhale down. It's a small movement. Right, here we go. And inhale. 4 more. And inhale down. Yes. 3 more. And inhale. 2 more. And inhale down. Last one. And inhale down. Well done. Coming up now onto that forearm. You're lightly just holding the ball in front of you to stop it from rolling away. Draw your belly button in. Let's lift this pelvis nice and high off the mat. Let's go. 8. And come back down. Thinking of pressing that shoulder blade onto the ribs. Let's go. 7. And 6. And good. 5. And 4. And 3. And down. All about shoulder control. 2. And last one. And well done. Right. Lower yourself, but your head is in your hand. Okay, legs are both bent up, but I'm stretching the top leg forward. Okay, working these little muscles, the deeper glute muscles. Remember, you've got 3. We're not working the big one now. We're working the smaller ones as we lift and lower for 8. And 7. And 6. And 5. And 4. Feel how it burns. It's such a small movement, but it works. 3. And 2. And and 1. Well done. Coming up now into that side position. Both legs are straight, and I'm popping the ball behind my leg, ready for our kick. Draw the belly button in, nice stable upper body. Other hand moves behind your head, and let's go. And inhale. Think of a nice long line from your nose through your belly button. Okay, as you're moving, inhale. And inhale. And inhale. Let's do one more. And inhale. Well done. Drop it down there. I'm going to move the ball between my ankles, and then I'm going to move onto my tummy with my hands in a goalpost position. The elbows are bent 90 degrees. Okay, what I want us to do is just think about our shoulder blades. So I'm going to think about drawing the shoulder blades together and relaxing them apart. So what you can do if you want to, okay, I'm going to show you with the one hand. You can lift it in the air, and then you can draw the shoulder blade together and apart. Just keep it in the air. Okay, my other arm's not letting me do that yet. I'm keeping my arms just on the floor, and I'm thinking about my shoulder blades, drawing together and drawing apart. Lovely long neck here. Let's go. Belly button lift off of the mat, so I've got good control, and then we move for 6 together and apart. 5 together and apart. 4, draw them together and apart. Nice freedom of movement here. 3 more and apart. And 2 more and apart. And last one and apart. All right, can you slide the arm forward, one arm, and slide it back? Same arm, slide the arm forward. You can do this with your elbow floating and slide it back. 3 more. Belly button draws in as you reach the arm forwards and reach it back. 2 more. Reaching the arm forwards and back. Last one. Reaching the arm forwards and bringing it back to the side. The rest of the body is absolutely stable. And feel the shoulder blade that's having to move. It wings outwards as you lift the arm. It wings back into position. 3 more. And bring it back. And 2 more. And bring it back. And last one. And bring it back. Right. Both arms stretched out in front of you. Okay, I'm holding onto my ball. Keep your arms in front of you. Keep your head and shoulders lifted and looking forward. Belly button is drawn in, and squeeze those back muscles nice and deeply. We're going to lift the ball up as high as we can for 8 and come back down. 7 and come back down. And 6 and come back down. Good. 5. Keep that belly button drawn in. You can press lightly through your hands to keep nice firm shoulders in position. They're not moving now. 2 more. Lifting. Feel that back work happening. Good. Last one. And drop it down. Ready for some swimmer arms? Can we do the combo of lifting our legs while we do it? Let's give it a try. Start off by lifting your belly button. Squeezing your glutes so you're holding your pelvis still. Okay, lift the legs like we just did. Let's go. Inhale. 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 Last breath cycle. Inhale. Inhale. And lower it all down. That was hard work. Let's go into the rest position for a second. Gonna take the ball, place it in front of me while I'm doing that, and just stretch the body out. To one side of your mat, and then lean into those ribs as you stretch. Good. Slowly roll the ball to the other side. Same thing. We're stretching through the ribs. Really breathe into it to get length through your ribs as you're stretching. Good. And slowly roll the spine back up again. All right, we're going to finish off with a roll down. And then we're done. Felt good to move the body, slowly come into standing. You can just hang your body forwards. Relax completely. Draw the belly button in a little deeper. Nice deep breath in. And then exhale to roll up through the spine. Reaching the ball up and overhead. Good. And let's exhale again for our last one. Relaxing the body. Nice deep breath in. And exhale to roll up. Back into standing. Oh, well, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the session. It's been lovely to just hear the ocean. Maybe you can go into a nice spot and do it too. But thanks so much. Have a great, great day.